Well, hello, you trader nerds. Welcome into a terrific Tuesday. Hope everybody is doing fabulous, baby. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. We are having a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Got to spend some time with the sophomores at Bowden High School today, doing some financial counseling. They were doing this real world thing where they pick a career and then they get a salary and then they tell them how many kids they got, how much childcare is, and wow. So many kids had to get a second job because you don't make enough money, baby. So more schools should have those types of things. It's a really nice thing to show kids the realities of life and insurance and doctor's bills and car repairs and things of that nature. So we had a great time at Bowden High School. And I'll be teaching a course on investments today at the Bowden Library at 4 o'clock. If anybody's out there and wants to come. I don't think we'll be live streaming, but it will be good. Talk about the 5 ways to acquire wealth in the old United States of America. And one of them is getting you a sugar baby or sugar mama baby. So very interesting. So good to have all of you. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. We got Auction with us today. We got Chris, DB, Dwayne, Edwin, Hal, Jim, Kevin, Matt, Jolly Wally, Roll Tide, Mo, Schwa, Stacy, and Stefan. Dr. Z in the house, our resident Canadian. And we love our free people from Canada. I don't know why we're so combative with our Canadian friends of late, but no doubt we love Canada. Oh, Canada. And look at the market, y'all. The E-mini's up 0.64%. The NQ up 1.13%, which means our TQQQ that we bought yesterday is doing good. Look at that. The VIX is down into the 16 handle, and the AD is at positive at 109. And we are just hanging out. And it looks like a little bit of lunchtime chop. Look at the big green monster. The big green monster showed us that we were indeed oversold yesterday. So it would be irrational for us to go back into the fair value zone today. And we are there and headed toward the point of control, it looks like. Notice the gap has filled. For those of you that study gap theory. So we are above the gap, like it is filled, and we are headed to the 6078 if all looks well. Let's see what it looks like on our friend, the NASDAQ. And NASDAQ, we are fairly priced. Notice how the 50% line kind of was support and resistance right here, support and resistance here, support and resistance here. And now looks like NASDAQ is heading down to the point of control and could very well head to the 21,815. Let's see what the linear regression looks like today. Our friend, the linear regression chart looks like what we should have done. Now, what we should have done is saw that we had this beautiful trend line. Look at this. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? We saw a beautiful trend line. What we should have done is on this day, when we actually broke outside the trend line, we should have said, aha, look at there. We broke the trend line. What we should have done is bought some puts on this little puppy, right? We should have went and said, hey, let's buy some puts, some 10-day puts on this thing, and it would have paid off right there. But you never know. You never know. So now we don't have a trend line. We just got an area of a little bit of consolidation, little move to the downside. This was more news based than anything. Then we got another little doji candle here. So we will see what happens. But then if we'd have bought a put here, that wouldn't have worked, would it? If we'd have broke that trend line. So, we draw the lines and we try to do the best we can to figure out where this thing is going. But keep in mind, it is in an uptrend, right? This thing is still in an uptrend, although the uptrend is getting flatter and flatter and flatter. It's almost as if what? It's almost as if we are getting tired in the market. Look at this. Volume on the up move. This was up. What was volume? Volume was overall down. Isn't that crazy? So on the two down move days, look at this. Volume was up. It's almost like the market feels a little bit exhausted. But what do I know? I'm just an options trader. So we're having a great day today in the neighborhood. All the accounts up really, really big. Our main account that we trade here up 733 on the year, on the day, and up 1577 on the year. Our delta is 162. We do have negative theta. We've got positive vega, which is always good. And we're using 53% of our buying power. Let's see if we got all of that taken care of. Yes. Thanks to Hal yesterday, we were able to sell Bill and get our cash and our settled cash balance positive. So we're not paying margin interest. So that's really good. So everything looks good there. Let's see how our positions look. So we've got some E-mini positions, some 3 5s, 3 5s, 3 5s that look just fine. Let's see. We've got Bill doing what Bill does. TQQQ. We've got, look at this, up $73 on the short put that we've got at 73. We're feeling really good about that with 45 days to go. Also, with 45 days to go, we've got a call that's down a little bit, 5%, down $82 on the day, right? And we've got another covered call, covered call up $13 on the whole thing, or it's down $58 on the day. So our little covered strangle plus our extra covered call doing okay, I think. Nothing to be concerned about here. 86, 90, and 73. So we're all out of the money. See what our little thing here is doing. So we're at 34% on our 111 on the MES. And once that fills, we will have 3 of these little puppies totally paid for. Isn't that cool? So everything looks really, really good. Let's see if our working orders, how our working orders look here. Let's make sure we've got this. So we've got some 20 cents and 20 cents that are nowhere close. We've got this TQQQ that's nowhere close. That's the call. We got an MES put that's getting close, 30-something% profitable. We've got a TQQQ put that's not close. We've got a TQQQ call that's not close. And we've got an E-mini that's close. Let's see if we've had any these things close. Let's see. No, this is just my MNQ trades today. I've done one trade today, scalping. Look at there. I was in there for a little over a minute and made $5 freaking dollars. Isn't that amazing? Let's see if I can show you my $5. Hey, where's my $5? Here we go. Up $5. How does Daddy do it? In other words, now my friend's not trading with me today. He's working with contractors today, or he would have already blown the lid off of it, I'm sure. But we're doing really, really, really good. All right, so that looks good. Let's see if our hedge is still in place. So we got MES and we got TQQQ, and let's do that. Auto refresh, risk analysis, and we bump this up to 40. Why 40? That's where I feel comfortable that I think that will come up, and we change this to points. And then we take our friend TQQQ and say, you wouldn't be down 90%. You would be down 60% in a day. So we've got about $22,000 worth of protection. That looks really, really good to me. And I'll tell you what, y'all, with some of this tariff talks and things and uncertainty and increased volatility in the market, it may be a fun year. We may get to actually cash in on one of these things before too long. Because like I say, the market just feels tired. It's up today, up over 1% in the NASDAQ, but things just feel tired. It feels like it's just giving out, and we may have a dump coming very, very soon. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me for our update for the day, and I will see y'all tomorrow.